Coming up on Mountain News at 6, a Pulaski County man has been convicted in a murder case which stems back to 2021. And family and friends say their final goodbyes to a firefighter who served the Jenkins area for many years.
And the umbrella is your friend for the next several days. Tracking those rain chances as Mountain News at 6 starts now.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News at 6.
A Pulaski County man has been convicted in a murder case. It happened back in 2021. Samuel Baker was convicted in Pulaski County Circuit Court for the murder of Robert Claunch. Baker had previously been indicted for murder, burglary, and other charges in April 2021. After hearing testimony from witnesses, a Pulaski County jury recommended life in prison without the possibility of parole or probation for Baker. A Clay County man has been charged with attempted murder after an incident earlier this week. Police were dispatched to Paw Paw Road regarding a complaint of two men fighting, which led to one of them being shot in the back. Billy Wombles of Manchester was later confronted by police. He told police he had the firearm used to shoot the other man. Police determined Wombles was the primary aggressor and was taken to the Clay County Detention Center. An Inez man is facing charges after being accused of raping a woman. The incident happened on Tuesday. According to the arrest citation, the woman told police Stephen Kasdorf picked her up in Inez and offered to give her a ride. Kasdorf then grabbed the woman's head and forced her to perform a sex act on him. Afterwards, he dropped the woman off on Kentucky 645. Police later found Kasdorf through surveillance video footage obtained by the Senior Citizen Center.
We are tracking some more rain chances as we close out the work week. Up on First Alert Pinpoint Doppler, hit or miss rain showers continue into this evening. Zooming into the Big Sandy Valley, some light rain showers from Pike County pushing into Buchanan, also Dickinson County, and this is moving towards parts of Mingo, also Logan counties in West Virginia. I gave you the first alert during Mountain News first at 4 for those Lake Cumberland counties, and we're still watching out for this cluster of thunderstorms pushing close to Wayne County, also Pulaski County over the next 30 to 45 minutes or so. So we are tracking a few thunderstorms out there as we go into this evening, but some good news, no severe weather. Most of us right now in the middle to lower 70s, up to 70 in Pikeville, 73 for Jackson, 75 over in London at this hour, and some more rain chances are on the way as we go into this evening, so you will need the umbrella at times. Not going to rain constantly this evening, but some more hit or miss showers are on the way, and we stay soggy at times for this weekend. All those details coming up in just a little bit. Steve?
All right, Cameron, thank you. 5 dogs were seized from a home in Powell County, and just a few days ago, 2 people were charged with second-degree cruelty to animals. Since April 13th, Bella has been on the road to recovery, putting back on weight and healing her wounds, and her former owners are facing charges of animal cruelty. Police say 4 other dogs were taken from the property of Terry Abshire and Leanna Pergram. But unlike Bella, the 2 suspects have not signed over their rights to those dogs.
If they're found innocent, of course, you know, they may want the dog back, and if we've already adopted it out, you know, it's going to be hard to get the dog back.
Any monetary donations to help the Powell County Animal Shelter with vet bills such as Bella's can be made through the Boonesboro Animal Clinic. Just be sure to note that it's for the Powell County Animal Shelter. A federal report says a pilot may not have received a weather briefing before crashing at a Harlan County airport. Dr. David G. Sanford was killed in a plane crash back in 2022. The National Transportation Safety Board released a report saying Sanford may not have received a weather report. Sanford was the only one on board. He was trying to land at the Tucker Guthrie Memorial Airport. The city of Jenkins and the United States Geological Survey have partnered up to monitor water height and flow throughout creeks and streams in the city. Mayor Todd DePriest says since the July 2022 flood, they wanted to help better prepare and keep people safe. He says this will give folks the opportunity to monitor the levels, allowing them to know if there's an emergency.
It just gives you some awareness and be prepared if something happens. So The backside of this, we will be monitoring this stuff too. So if we get an alert in the middle of the night and said, okay, the stream's got up pretty good, we can get out and look and see what's going on, then we've got the capability to go back and we've got code red in Letcher County to where we can put something out.
Dupree says they have installed monitors in 4 locations throughout the city. He says they are working to sign folks living in the city up to receive the alerts to their phones. More new businesses are opening in Hazard. This morning, P. Weasel's Grub opened its doors for the first time. The new restaurant offers a breakfast and brunch styled menu. Owner Renee Nee says this is a new challenge for her to take on.
We've never done breakfast and we've not done donuts, and it's so exciting for us to do this. I see it really growing and us improving and starting to offer a larger variety of brunch items. So we're wanting to do breakfast, but we're also wanting to roll into a bigger brunch, a nicer and a little different than what you get anywhere else. So the items that we have on our menu, we hope that are different than what you get everywhere else.
Workers say P. Weasel's Grub uses nothing but fresh fruit in all of its items. It's located in the Hazard Village Shopping Center. Arco, also known as Easy Express Food Mart, opened its doors today as well. Even with the Arco being mainly a gas station, officials say there is more than meets the eye at the food mart.
Like I said, banana pudding, we do it homemade. She does the coleslaw homemade. Jo, she's amazing cook. She's my kitchen mom, is what I call her. She's amazing. She's a dang good cook. Just everything, down to it. She knows everything about it.
There were some deals on gas today to celebrate the opening, and they'll be having food deals through Monday. The store is right off Highway 15, just north of Hazard. Friends and family are remembering the life of a longtime firefighter in Letcher County who died on Wednesday. WYMT's RJ Johnson shares the impact Larry Rose had on his community.
For several years, Larry Rose served in the Jenkins Fire Department. Police Chief James Stevens worked alongside Rose. He says Rose was always there to lend a helping hand.
He was always available, which I'm sure his wife Kathy got mad about at times, but no matter what day or time of day you called him, he was available to do whatever, and he would stay until it was done.
He says Rose did a lot of his work behind the scenes.
People didn't realize what he was doing. They didn't know that it was him that was behind it, and he was a pretty private person. A lot of us didn't even know he was sick because he's a private person when it comes to that. But now, by gosh, if you were sick, he was right there to help you out.
Showing the love he had for his community.
He didn't really want help for himself. He'd rather help other people.
Rose was also a member of the Kiwanis Club in Jenkins, helping in several ways.
It's a terrible, terrible loss to this community.
Ked Sanders says instead of focusing on the person lost, he's looking back at the fun times spent with Rose.
And he would be singing, but he couldn't carry a tune. But he'd always say, you know what, used to I couldn't carry a tune, I couldn't sing a lick. So he was always cheerful and made everybody around him happy.
Saying even though he is gone, his presence will always be felt.
Even after he got to where he did, left the fire department for a while, he was still there with us, and he's still going to be with us on us now. Next time the alarm drops, he'll be right there with us, just like always.
In Jenkins, RJ Johnson, WYMT Mountain News.
Rose leaves behind his wife, 3 children, 3 grandchildren, 3 siblings, and his best friend. He was 57 years old.
We are tracking some spotty showers as we go into this evening, and more rain is on the way for the weekend. Your forecast after this break. Plus,
the story of a Southern Kentucky woman getting new life through prosthetic limbs.